All right, welcome to this onboarding explainer. Today, we are diving deep into Arguslog. Look, if you're building dev tools or running a SaaS platform, you know the absolute misery of context switching. It's a killer. So we're going to break down exactly how agent-first error tracking just completely eliminates that friction. This explainer is designed to get you up and running smoothly, using really simple, easy-to-understand concepts, so you can see firsthand how integrating this into your workflow is, honestly, an absolute game changer.
So let me ask you something, and I bet we all know the painful answer to this one. Just how much time do you lose switching tabs? Imagine this, a production crash happens. Your heart rate immediately spikes, right? What's the first thing you do? You leave your IDE, you open up a browser, you log into some dashboard, you're hunting through endless dropdowns, filtering by environment, then by date, and man, before you know it, you've totally lost your flow. You've wasted 20 minutes just trying to find the one line of code that broke. It's a universal developer pain point. Well, Arguslog is here to stop that entirely. Literally, put an end to it. Here's our fast-track roadmap for today. First, the end of endless tabs. Second, that magical 3-second installation. Third, real-time debugging. Fourth, we'll cover Web3 and crypto errors. And finally, number 5, direct management right via Slack. Let's get into it.
Okay, section 1, the end of endless tabs and the end of dashboard filters.
Think about it. The old way literally forced you into this maze of endless dashboard filters. You were doing triage and evaluation totally manually across half a dozen different screens. But the new way? It is just one single MCP tool call right inside your coding agent's chat. Arguslog actually runs as your AI agent's native debugging surface. So you just ask your agent what's broken, and it pulls the exact data directly into the environment where you're already writing code. No context switching at all. Now, it's absolutely crucial to understand what MCP-first design actually means in practice. MCP stands for Model Context Protocol. You know, design for agents isn't just some flashy marketing label here. The MCP surface is the actual product. Arguslog uses standard input-output transport. What does that mean for you? In simple terms, it means 0 bridge servers for you to host or maintain. Nothing. Your AI agent, whether that's Claude or Cursor, gets direct, authenticated, full-fidelity access to your alerts right inside your IDE.
Moving on to section 2, the 3-second installation. Let's see how one single paste gets the whole thing done.
Now, you might be sitting there thinking, okay, this sounds great, but setting up a new error tracker is going to take me all day. Actually, scratch that. It takes literally 3 seconds. Here's the playbook. Step 1, you sign up using GitHub or Google. Step 2, open the Connect page to automatically mint your connection keys. That's your data source name, or DSN, and your personal access token. And step 3, you just copy the provided CLI prompt and paste it straight into your coding agent. That single prompt detects your stack, installs the SDK, drops the init code right in your entry file, and registers the server. Just one paste, and you are completely done. Boom. And it works natively with the coding agents you already know and love, like Claude Code, Cursor, Codex, GitHub Copilot, and Windsurf. As for the SDKs, you've got first-class drop-in clients for basically everything: JavaScript, React, a zero-dependency Python SDK, a Java Spring Boot autoconfig, you name it, they've got it. The best part? There is absolutely zero vendor lock-in to worry about here. It fits perfectly into whatever tech stack you're already using. All right, section 3, real-time debugging. Let's actually walk through an exact timeline of a production crash and watch how an agent resolves it automatically. Okay, picture this. A user clicks checkout and the app crashes. Boom. Instead of you hunting for the bug, that event flows instantly through a real-time Redis Streams ingest queue. It's caught immediately with millisecond deduplication based on stable fingerprints so you don't get spammed with duplicates. But here is the absolute most crucial step for your agent: the source maps. By uploading your source maps via the CLI, the system actually translates all that minified gibberish back into your actual code, so your AI agent sees the exact, clean, real file paths right where the crash happened. And leading up to that error is this brilliant auto breadcrumb timeline. The browser SDK is silently tracking the user's journey. We're talking console logs, network fetches, clicks, the whole shebang. So when that checkout crash hits, your AI agent instantly queries this colored timeline. It doesn't just see a piece of broken code, it sees the exact sequence of user actions that broke it. This allows the agent to write a highly accurate fix right there on the spot.
Moving on to section 4, Web3 and crypto eras. Because modern SaaS platforms are integrating payments and blockchain elements more than ever, builders really need specialized support.
Look, if you're building smart contracts, you know that deciphering EVM or Solana errors is usually just a total nightmare of hex codes. It's the worst. But the Web3 add-on completely changes that. It translates these obscure failures from popular libraries like Vium, Ethers v6, Solana, and Anchor into totally readable tags. Your coding agent instantly knows the chain, the wallet, the specific contract, and the decoded arguments and revert reasons for the failure. It completely demystifies crypto errors.
And the crazy thing? It is incredibly simple to activate this. You literally just layer the Web3 add-on right over your existing browser SDK. Just one single init Web3 function call wires the whole lot together during your setup. No messy configuration files, no headaches. Just one clean line of code to unlock some incredibly powerful crypto decoding for your AI.
And finally, Section 5, Direct Management via Slack. Let's talk about triaging right in your channels.
I absolutely love this quote, and it represents Arguslog's core philosophy perfectly. Less dashboard, more dialogue. Honestly, debugging shouldn't be this solitary, frustrating hunt through some clunky web interface. It should be an active, fluid conversation with your tools and your team. By moving the context directly into chat, the friction of resolving an issue basically drops to zero. Now, of course, your team still needs to know when things actually break in production. Arguslog intelligently routes multi-channel alerts right out of the box. We're talking Telegram, Slack, email, or even generic webhooks. But, and this is a big but, to prevent that dreaded alert fatigue that plagues so many SaaS operations, it includes smart per-rule throttling and DSL-driven matching. So you set the rules, meaning you only get pinged for the specific tags and time windows you actually care about. No more spam. And when an alert does come through, you can triage it right there in Slack. You just use really simple commands, like /Arguslog issues to see what's happening, or /Arguslog resolve with the ID to close it right out. And when you do this, the resolution broadcasts right there in channel. The whole team instantly sees who fixed what, without anyone needing to open a new tab or deal with a separate login. It just effortlessly keeps everyone in sync. Plus, for larger SaaS teams, enterprise workflow structure is just fully baked in. You get secure access control with owner, admin, and member roles, restricted via scoped personal access tokens, which is perfect for CI and your automated scripts. Also, every single endpoint has full open API coverage out of the box, meaning your agents are always going to pick the right tools securely. So, I want to leave you with this final thought. Are you ready to trust your AI agent with the heavy lifting of autonomous debugging? We've seen how Arguslog takes error tracking from a manual, dashboard-heavy chore and turns it into a zero-friction, chat-based dialogue. From that crazy 3-second install to resolving complex smart contract errors to triaging everything right inside Slack, this is the future of the software development workflow. It is time to stop switching tabs and start letting your agents do the work. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer. I really hope you found this onboarding insightful.